What's up guys, in this video we will be covering what to avoid when starting your SMMA. I will be explaining everything on the laptop, so let's dive right into it. We're on the laptop and let's talk about the mistakes that you need to stop when you are starting your SMMA. This video is made for people who are just starting out and not for people who already have an SMMA with a lot of clients, because that's not what we are going to cover in this video. First of all, when I started my SMMA with my business partner, we failed miserably. We had to stop our company, and after 6 months we relaunched our SMMA, and now we are succeeding really well. So, the points that I will be covering are systems, software, prior results, knowledge, and how to solve this. Because that's the core of this video, how to solve these problems so you can accomplish your goals with your SMMA. The first and one of the biggest mistakes are systems. You don't need systems and you don't even have a client. Don't need systems, you a client. This is really logic, because why would you need a system to run advertising for your clients if you don't have any clients? But this is one of the biggest mistakes that we were making ourselves when we were starting out. We had systems for every process that we had to do, but we didn't even land one single client, so we were losing a lot of time and a lot of money. That's really a problem, because an SMMA is a business that you can start with zero money to save, but if you are making systems and buying software, you will lose a lot of money before that you land a client, because that's the most difficult part in your SMMA, landing your first client. After this, you will grow really fast because you know the process. Another point that I want to cover is software. You don't need software in the beginning. This is also really important, but because the first time that we started our SMMA, I think we had to pay $500 a month for software like ClickFunnels, stuff like that. It's really good software, but we didn't make any money with it because we didn't have one single client. So the second time that we were starting our SMMA, we didn't buy software. We started with nothing, just Asana to have project management and task management. But after that we landed our first clients and we were making good amount of money every single month, we started to buy software so we could work faster and land even more clients. So it's really important for you guys that you don't buy software and you don't have any clients. Even software like Team Leader and stuff like that's way too expensive in the beginning. You can do it when you have a lot of clients and a lot of cash flow, but don't buy software in the beginning and don't focus on this. Also, another mistake that people are making is they think that you need results, but you don't need prior results. This is that you will be contacting will ask if you have prior results, experience and stuff like that, but it's not important. You just have to convince them that you will get results for them and not for other people, but because it's the only thing that matters, getting results for them. Are the only thing that matter. Also having the same mistake that you thought, we need results. So what we were doing is we were making websites for free for other people, so that we could build our portfolio and we could show everyone, look, these are the websites that we have done, these are the ads that we have been running for other people. So people started to believe in us, but we didn't need this, but because we even landed some clients before we had our portfolio filled. Without prior results. A lot of businesses will think that you don't have the experience if you don't have results, but they also understand that you have to start somewhere, so that's not the biggest problem with this. Now I will be talking about the knowledge that you need to have in the SMMA world. It's not, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be an expert. It is really a special point, because people always say you need to be the best and stuff like that, but look at Sam Ovens. He's the best consulting guy in the world, and he even says that you don't need to be an expert. You just have to be good enough to solve the problem. Good enough to solve the problem. I understand that it's good to be an expert, but if you want to be an expert, you will have to learn many years to get where the experts are, so you can be focusing on building your own company. So what I would say is you focus on getting good knowledge in SMMA and marketing, so you can solve all the problems that people are having, and then you start learning to become an expert. Solve problems before you become an expert. Also, people don't really care if you're an expert or not, because they only pay you to solve a problem, and that's getting more clients to their business. But it's the only thing that matters for them. They don't care if you have been selling for 10 years or 10 months. They don't care. They just want results, and they want more money in their business. Now I will be talking about how you can solve these problems in your SMMA. You need to have a lot of focus. It's really important to focus on your goals. When you don't focus on your goals, you don't even know where you are going, what goals you need to achieve, what targets that you need to have. And we had this same problem. I don't really call it a problem, but you had the same issue in the beginning, and now we are using an app. It's called the Strides app. Where we can track our financials and our body weight and stuff like that. It's a really good app, and we use it in the morning. So we are waking up, we are doing our morning routine. We are tracking our financials, like how much we made this day, this night, stuff like that. It's really good, so we can see how much we need to earn to reach our goals. One of our goals now is to reach $15,000 a month on retainer clients, because we are moving to another house, so we will have a lot costs. We will have more costs than we are having now. So you have a good idea of how much you need to earn. So it's a free app. You can download it on the App Store, and it's also available for Android and on your PC. So it's one of the must-have apps if you are starting out your SMMA, and definitely when you want to go big really fast. Before I was talking about systems that you don't need some systems, but there's only one system that you need in the beginning. And that's this outreach system, so you can land a lot of clients. Outreach system. What I mean is like a system like cold emails, cold calling, stuff like that. So our business is built on cold emails. We have bought an email list. With our company with, I think, 20,000 emails. So we had a lot of potentials, and we are sending out cold emails every single day. We are sending 75 emails a day with one single profile. And we have, I think, 4 profiles. So we are sending almost 300 emails a day without doing anything. I think that I need to work 2 hours a week for just setting up emails, answering emails, scheduling meetings, stuff like that. So it's not a lot of work, but you will get a lot of clients from this, and you won't lose a lot of time with it, because it's a system. We're using the software called Mixmax, and go to sending. This software will be sending the emails for you, so you don't have to put a lot of time and effort in it, and it will even send follow-ups. And follow-ups are really the most important part when you are doing cold emails, because 80% of your results will come for the second or third follow-up. Second or third follow-up. So when you are sending emails, you don't have to expect that you will get a lot of results in the first days, because you need to send follow-ups, they need to talk with their business partners, a lot of stuff like that. So you need a lot of time. You'll need a bit of time to land clients with cold emails, which is a really good system. We also have been doing some cold calls in the beginning of our SMMA, but we don't think it's the best way to get clients, because a lot of people don't like to get called, especially during the day when they are working. So like getting called. A lot of people are really busy, so So people will be irritated really fast when you're calling, especially if you're calling to sell them something they don't like it. Sold on the phone. So you have been cold calling, I think for 3 or 4 days. You have been setting some meetings, but not too much. And I think that we landed 2 clients from this. Clients from cold calling. And if you're seeing the cold emails that you are sending, we are landing 90% of our clients from cold emails, so it's much better. We don't have to call 8 hours a day. We just send some emails, some offers to people, and then we land them and then we sign them as a client. The last point is prioritize. It's really important to have priorities in your company, because you can be doing a lot of work every single day, but not landing the results that you want. You don't have to work much, but you have to work really productive and efficient. It's better to do 2 hours of work every single day of high impact tasks than working 10 hours a day of doing stupid stuff. So you have to focus on high impact tasks. We have a system for this. So what we are doing is that we have a list, to-do list, and when we are making this list, we prioritize, and then we look up what will get us the most results for the least amount of work. It's not to say that we are lazy, but we are just being really productive, so we don't have to focus 10 hours a day on our SMMA. Don't focus 10 hours a day on our SMMA. Nowadays we are working like 2 or 4 hours a day on our SMMA, and we are growing really fast, especially when you are sending out cold emails. Last month you didn't send out emails, and you can see it in the results. You have been landing way less clients. So it's really important to have a system for that and to prioritize on getting clients. What I would suggest is that you don't stop focusing on sales until you reach 10,000 on retainer clients. Don't stop focusing on sales until you have 10 retainers. The point is, when you have 10k a month in retains, you have a lot of money to work with. You can run a lot of ads for yourself. You can use the money for another business, stuff like that. But before the 10k, it's really like a risk, because you don't have a lot of cash flow. That was it for today, guys. These are the mistakes that you need to stop making when you are starting your SMMA, so you reach your goals really fast, and you can scale your business to another level. Also, we have been seeing the solutions, how we can solve this. And if you still have questions, you can comment them below on my video, and I will be answering you guys. Thanks for watching my video, and I see you tomorrow in another one.